Alright everyone, so we're back with another One Piece game. Been a minute since I actually recorded anything of me playing any games at all. So I'm actually playing Lucci, and I played this, of course, after the official bans came out, so Lucci with no Enies Lobby is going to be different, but still playable. Still very much playable from what I have encountered. So, of course I went first, right? I have to, against Pudding, but also because I wanted to try to get the Spandam search off to get some cards in the graveyard, but I didn't, so I had to just work with what I got. So I swing 8 to 5, milled 2, I milled Sabo, and something else. So it's his turn, he takes it. It was no trigger, luckily, so nothing crazy, no like the event search for the Animal Kingdom and Big Mom pirate stuff. He swings at me for 7 banish, and I just take it because, of course, why wouldn't I? Lucci wants stuff in his graveyard, so he kind of really just helped me out there. So I'm at 5. I just swing for 6. Use the ability just to have cards in the graveyard for when I do get Tempest. I don't remember if he takes it or not. If he doesn't, but he does. He doesn't take it. He out counters with the Sanji, and then I just choose to play my Borsalino. And I'm only running one Borsalino in here because, like, building the deck. Building it around black, I was like, what card could I fill in that one spot for? Because there's another card that's only a one of. It was Borsalino, because like I could use another blocker in here, plus he's a 6K that can't be KO'd. And here's the other one of I run in this deck is 6 King Pistol, and it's because it's not a bad card, right? Because what you want is stuff in your graveyard, so you want to have a way to get more stuff in your graveyard, and this one of actually helps because if you have cards in your hand that don't counter, you could use some counter. 6 King Pistol will get rid of that card, so that's 2 cards in your graveyard on your opponent's turn. So of course Pudding did her thing, she got the Charlotte Katakuri, covered the card face down, ramped. I played Spandam, got more stuff in the graveyard. I played Khalifa, just to get some more stuff in the graveyard for when I do get Tempest Kick. Wasn't really trying to KO anything yet. I used the ability again, so now I'm already over 10, so when I do get Tempest Kick, I can use it. Playing against Pudding, so she's already at 10 Dawn on turn 4, so Big Mom's coming out because that was her next life in hand. But there it is, trash to Sabo, and then try to swing with Katakuri, but I have a Borsalino out, which really helped. So there I draw into an Helmeppo, and here's the other card, the Ice Age. That's the card that replaced Enies Lobby. Because it's like the only other suitable card you could run in this deck that kind of does what Enies Lobby does. It's cheaper because it's a better option because, you know, Enies Lobby is a continuous minus because it's always going to be on your field. But since that's banned, you have to find like a better option to minus now. So Ice Age with being only one cost and a minus is 5, it's a nice substitute. So I use the ability to minus Nami down to 1. And then I play into Gecko Moria to play out Rebecca so that I could also play into Spondine off of Rebecca, but first I choose Spondam to get some stuff in my hand, get some more stuff in my graveyard, and then right here is where I grab Spondine. Choose Spondine, play him over Spondam, use the ability yada yada yada, KO both of his characters. And I have 2 blockers up for his 12k swing of Charlotte Linlin, so nothing too crazy. I return my Ice Ages, of course. I'm pretty much just returning stuff that I need, which is going to be my Ice Ages. and I return a Brook because Brook's one of my KO things. So yeah, right here I end my turn. I have 2 blockers up, perfect against his 12k Lin. I choose to block it with Rebecca. If I find a way to minus more stuff down, I have another Rebecca in hand to play another Spondine, play the Lucci, the other Lucci that's in my graveyard, so I have other ways. He plays Katakuri, bottom lifes my Gecko, of course he does, why wouldn't he? And right here, he tries to kill my Lucci. I out counter. I want to get some profit in with Lucci. I want to get more profit. I want to swing with him. There you go. English, hard for me. So right here I'm looking over my option. I draw into another Helmeppo, which is unfortunate because he's another card you can play off of Gecko Moria, but I don't have another Gecko Moria in hand and I don't have any in graveyard, so it's just like I just had to raw summon him as best as I could. So right there, he goes on to 5, then he goes down to 2, and then I use Rebecca's ability to play into Spondine, do the whole thing again to get another Lucci out. And I know I could have used Brook, right? I could have used Brook, but then I wouldn't have any other extra Dawn to do a little bit more damage. So I just use Lucci to kill one thing, which is fine, right? That's fine. I'm okay with that because he comes in tapped, right? So if he kills him, I can just play him again off of Spondine and do the whole spiel all over again. So I put my last 2 onto Khalifa to get an extra 6k swing in. See, if I played the Brook, I wouldn't have been able to swing with Khalifa. So there you go. I wanted to do a play that let me get a little bit more aggressive, so that's why I did it that way. He out counters with Katakuri. So now we're both at, somewhat equal life. And I say that because he's yellow, so he's going to be back up at 3 somehow. So we're going to be at equal life at some point. I have a 6-king pistol and Brook in my hand, so, perfect example of the one of helping me out with counter. I get to KO a non-counterable card, which is Brook. And yeah, like, see, if I didn't have 6-king pistol and if I had an Ice Age, right, I could just Ice Age the Big Mom, swing with Lucci, and then play Brook and kill the Big Mom, because that brings her down by 6. So he plays Katakuri, bottom life's my Rob Lucci. It's fine by me, giving me more life, which lets me be a little bit more leisure, gives me more leisure way with taking swings. I just go 7 to 5, -1 to the Katakuri, which brings him down to 7. And then, who do I play off of Gecko Moria that could help me kill the Lucci, or the Katakuri? I don't exactly remember, but he chooses to out-counter. That's perfect. Get some cards out of his hand. And I'm over here looking at my options, I just choose to play into another Rebecca, play into Spondum, not Spondine, my bad. And I just choose, I think I choose to grab a Spondine, but I don't play him because I can't KO anything, so it's fine. I have a Spondine for later, when I can KO something, if I can. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good on board. I got 3 blockers, a nice big body. If he wants to swing up my Spondum, he can take out a swing of mine. But I'm doing pretty good, right? I think I choose to out counter. What? Do I out counter? No, I block it. That's right. Swings 12 to 6. Choose to block my Borsellino. Put the Rebecca back in the graveyard, and then I block the other swing. So he has 10 Dawn to work with. He could play another 10-drop Big Mom, but he doesn't. He plays Shirahoshi to get some more cards in hand. But it's technically only 1 because you have to trash 2. So take your pick. I know I have a 9k swing coming up. He's actually running the Kaido and Linlin. I totally forgot about that. But yeah. He trashed he trashed Kiku Nojo, not Okiku. 2 different people, obviously. Played into a Pudding, which helped him search for another Brulee. And he played into Kiku Nojo. And what's funny about Kiku Nojo is that, I had a Brook in hand, so it didn't matter. Even then, I had 4 life, so it still didn't even matter. I played Brook, right, just so I could get some more minus in my hand, or on the field, so I can get some more minus in future turns. And there was a perfect target for it. It was just, what was it? It was Pudding. So I got profit of killing something, and next turn I have more minus in hand. More minus to work with, my bad. I didn't use the ability, no need for it, nothing to minus to kill, and I'm already running kind of low on deck amount, so yeah. I think I'm at 22 if I'm not mistaken. He puts 3 on Katakuri, 11 to 9. I only have enough to out counter up to 11, or no, sorry, 12. So I forgot Gecko Moria is a 9k, so I had enough to out counter and save my Gecko. So right here, I think I choose to just go all out, and then that'll be game, because I worked around against the Charlotte Pudding easy ramp to big body play. Charlotte Pudding is easy to work around, right? It doesn't mean that she's not stupid. Like, it's crazy how she can turn 4 play a big mom. So like it's easy to work around if you go up against a Charlotte Pudding. It also doesn't help that I'm playing the meta deck, so like, you know, but yeah, Tempest Kick was my next life, which would have helped more minus. But yeah, this is the Lucci game post-ban. He's still very much playable. Even though Any's lobby is gone, it's on the ban list, he is still very much playable. You can play him with Ice Age and it will work wonders for you, because not only is Ice Age cheaper, it's not triggerable like Any's lobby where you can play it from your life, but it does have a trigger where you can KO something, and it's a cheaper event that minuses more. So that is the substitute for Any's lobby. Now we all know. And that'll be it for the video.